Hey, what's up, everyone? Just waiting for a few more people to get in here, and I'll start my video. A lot of stuff going on in Texas. We've got we got tyrants on the loose. Figured that I'd go live this morning and just make sure that you guys are aware of what's going on. And I'll just start my video that I made on my personal channel. That way we can get right to it. Sorry for the quality, y'all.
See if I can get a few people in here before I started. So I'm just gonna make a quick video. I just got back from the Capitol today. So if a lot of you don't already know, I'm with a group called Lone Star Gun Rights. We're a Second Amendment advocacy group that focuses on extending gun rights in Texas. So we are a no compromise group. We we are we're in the process right now of discussing red flag proposal from Greg Abbott. I also just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about basically what's going on in Olmos Park, San Antonio, Texas. So what it says here is you got a liberal town. Rene Valencia has a reputation of uh, usurping. Usurping, I'm not sure what that means, but anyways, Texas open carry law, and it came to a head when Second Amendment advocate C.J. Grisham was illegally arrested Tuesday for legally carrying a firearm. I believe he was tased and had some shots, some stitches in his head. But anyways, real unsettling right there. I mean these guys right here, they have no regard for Texas law. We've worked very hard to pass pro-gun legislation, and we want them to enforce the law, and they continue to enforce tyranny, and it will not stand. And
Hey, what's up, China
to
Land?
add to that,
Thank you.
Chief out of control. So another town right there
Share.
in San Antonio that is just doing whatever they want to do. They have no regard for the law. I can start the video and just kind of show you what's going on. But they're targeting First Amendment advocates now, and I'll give you a little short video. But the arrest of James Freeman, and from what I know here, I'm under arrest. Why? Are you kidding? We'll grab the phones. We'll grab all the phones. Dad, don't let me up. I'm not resisting anything. I'm not doing it. Oh, here we go. So they arrest James Freeman, and I guess they come back for the other guys here. Everybody's under arrest. They want the phones. Not sure exactly what's going on here, but what I see is an illegal arrest, and then we have the police showing up. I mean, they're not showing up. They're at the police department now. But you can go to James Freeman, Clash Labeo, Texas Sheepdog. There's quite a few of these guys in Ohio, News Now or News Now Ohio. Also got News Now Texas. I'm sorry, News Now Houston. And in short, they just put these guys in jail because they're exercising their First Amendment right. I guess they got information that there's a corrupt chief there, and these guys just start doing these First Amendment audits. And Mexican Padilla was the first one to get slammed in the. I guess it was an administrative building. Here, oh, I'm sorry, it's Ohio Guardian. So he just comes out and arrests everybody. Calls a fake press conference. So that's a big bag of worms right there. Very, very dangerous situation for this man right here that is basically, this is capital law here. So Turner versus Driver, in so many words, states that we can film the police in their professional capacity. And constitutionally protected activity. You hear Ohio Guardian letting you know. This is your man right here. And it's Salvaggio, Salvaggio. Okay, so that's some severe stuff that's going on right now. We will be in Leon Valley. We will be walking in protest of this sheriff here. And we know a little bit about him. He was fired from, I'm sorry, may not have been able to hear that, but we know that this gentleman right here he was fired for cheating on a police exam. He doesn't have all the credentials to be a sheriff. He gets paid about $99,000 a year. So he gets paid quite a bit of money to, obviously, to enforce bogus law. And this won't stand. This will not stand in Texas, folks. I'm here to say that these police officers are in the wrong, 100% in the wrong. Okay, so y'all can take a look at the Texas Showdown. You can just Google it. Just Olmos Park Police Chief. That'll get you the open carry illegal arrest. And then also check out Leon Valley Police. And you can just, I think you can just put in, Leon Valley First Amendment. You can just put in First Amendment arrests, and you'll see plenty of stuff going on with that. Okay, so real quick, Greg Abbott unveils a plan to address school safety in Texas. Today we talked about red flag, which came down to if your sister didn't like you having guns, she could just simply call in and potentially confiscate your weapon. So we were opposing red flag proposals, and we were also opposing what is called safe storage. And I could talk about this a little bit. I mean, I know a lot of you already know, but our justice system is supposed to prosecute and punish people who have broken an actual law, not those who are thought to likely to commit a crime. So this is moving into a slippery slope of what I call pre-crime. Restricting the ability to keep and bear arms is pretty important to a lot of us, and it should come through. I mean, if they restrict it through criminal conviction, that's one thing. Professional diagnosis of mental illness is another thing. But any other hindrance or barrier is crazy. This would be very dangerous in lowering thresholds of stripping people's other constitutional rights. So I talked about red flag, talked about safe storage, and we feel that this could be this language can tie it to keeping it locked in a safe in the home and in the vehicle. And from our standpoint, it's kind of hard to use your weapon when it's locked, and it's hard to open it if you really needed to use it. I mean, seconds are everything here. This would set a dangerous precedent in lowering thresholds. Um, I'm sorry, I've already read that. This determines parental. This undermines parental rights in letting the parent to determine responsibility and how to keep that firearm safe and allow access as they see fit. So that's some pretty crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. I mean, people have been charged with the current firearm storage law 62 times since 1996. So that's letting us know that this change would cause harm without adding any meaningful benefits. So we recommend ending gun-free zones, and this is the least expensive and most efficient way to harden our schools and provide responsible adults a fighting chance at protecting themselves if students uh, themselves and students, and well, of course, inevitably deterring the threat. So instead of just looking at law enforcement, we can look to teachers and volunteers to help us in those situations. Let's find solutions that increase safety and reducing freedom instead of course, less freedom and less protection. Anyways, just gonna put that out there. Sorry with the video quality, but it's important that you guys understand what's going on at Alamos Park, San Antonio, Texas, Leon Valley, Texas, and of course these red flag proposals from Greg Abbott have got us in a little bit of a stir in Texas. So if you're in some of these other states, red flag proposal is coming to your area. This is
Not sure what happened there, but I think that's pretty much the end of the video right there. But there's a lot of activity going on, and thought y'all needed to be aware of it. All right, y'all. Catch up with you later. Stay vigilant. Never surrender, folks.